Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am bringing a everything I crocheted in February video. Quick soft promo. Made this a while ago. The sleeves are a bit puffy, but very cute. So the first thing we're going to look at today is plushies. I have made a lot. So the first one I made is this jumbo turtle. I did not expect it to turn out so big. Got some fluff on it. I don't know how I made it so big. He's very squishy because I think I understuffed him. So the head's a bit loose. He's super cute. He's got these massive eyes. We love. Anyway, so that's my first plushie, and I'm going to be putting the ones that I've shown you in this bag, which my grandma got me, which was really sweet of her. So that's the first plushie. Second plushie is this little elephant. Massive floppy ears, poseable legs, so you can have him sitting. Really lovely long trunk and these cute little eyes. Yep, love him. The next big plushie I made is this cow, who, if you follow me on TikTok, you will have seen was my first TikTok video as well, with the "you will be popular" sound. That did quite well. He's got a cute little tail. Anyway, sorry. This plushie is made with this plush yarn behind me, this colour pink, and that peach colour that you can see behind me. That is also the rest of my Aldi yarn haul, which was the previous video. Again, go check it out. So yeah, with all of these plushies that I have made, I set up an Etsy in the last few days, and they will all be available on my Etsy to purchase, or if you would like a custom plushie of basically any animal that you've seen in this video, or any animal that you would like me to try making, I am very much willing to do that, and I will give it my best shot. So thank you very much again for the support. This bag, I reuse Shein bags to store my plushies in. So these are the plushies that I made. First of all, potato. Little potato. Thank you very much. I agree, he's adorable. Then this bee, whose wings are a bit big and like disproportionate. And they're very long bee with very big wings. So I don't think this one will really sell that well. So again, these I think I'm selling for like £1, plus shipping, which will be free shipping. So it's like £4 for one of these with free shipping. So if you want one. This bee, whose wings are a bit far apart and look a bit big, it just doesn't look quite right. So that one, and then this teeny tiny one who just looks really angry. So I don't know if anybody will want to buy them. So that's why I will put them back in the little Shein bag for these plushies. I can put that to the side. Little one. So we've got 4 little leggy froggy friends. And they are up on my Etsy because the person who wanted to buy them like over 2 weeks ago and never got back to me. So I've assumed that they're no longer interested. So they're up on my Etsy unless this person says otherwise. But I've put them in a separate bag just so I know these are the 4 that they were interested in. But they are also up on my Etsy. Then moving on, we have some bigger plushies that I have made. So the first one, please do not get copyright stricken, because one of my TikToks got when I tried to post this on Etsy and TikTok and stuff, it got removed for copyright. If you know, you know. You might recognise him. Got the little leaf on top. It's not got the little V stitches because the pattern didn't tell me to, but I'm pretty sure it needs it, so I will probably go back and add them. But it's very cute. I love them so much. This one is obviously bigger than this one, but they are going to be listed for the same price because they both, surprisingly, despite the size difference, took about the same amount of yarn, and the yarn was like different costs. So this yarn was the Aldi yarn, so it ended up being £1.25 per skein of yarn, and I used 1 and a bit skeins of yarn for this one, whereas this one, the grey that I used, was £3.50 for a skein, and I used a whole skein on it. So it is like, ends up being more expensive like comparatively for size, but that's just a little explanation about why my prices might be a little bit. So I've showed you that plushie. Then we have a few more larger plushies. So we have this smaller cow, who is, to me, my like lemon sorbet, lemon sherbet cow is what I've called him, because you know he's got like the peach, which is kind of yellow tinged, and then the yellow patches. So to me he reminds me of lemon sherbet, so this is my lemon sherbet cow. Super cute, and if you want them they will be up on my Etsy. Then we have a few more larger plushies, and then I'll do the rest of my smaller plushies. This is roughly in the order that I've been making them. We have this dinosaur here. Who has spikes which are slightly wonky, and the spikes are really big in proportion to the little dinosaur, but he's made in this rainbow variegated yarn, which I think is really, really nice, really pretty. And yeah, got the little eyes, got a slightly indented face. You kind of have to shape the face up a little bit, because otherwise he gets a bit squished. But yeah, super cute, love this little one. Then we have this one, which was inspired by a post that I saw on Instagram. I will try and find the creator and link them below if I can. Because yeah, I saw something very similar to this on Instagram and I decided to recreate it. And this little bear is incredibly wonky. Like, look how wonky the eyes are. But it was my first time trying something like this, and I think it came out super cute. So if anybody wants it, it will be up on my Etsy for super cheap, because as I said, it's a bit wonky, but it gives character, right? It's like, it's a cute thing, and everybody loves something with a bit of character and personality. So maybe it will sell, maybe it won't, who knows? Then, okay, back to some little plushies. I made a lot. I have a bigger Shein bag for this one. So we have this one, which is one of my favourites. This bee, super cute. Little short and chubby, very squishy. So you squish him that way and he expands, and you squish him that way. With these wings, again, he's super soft. Like, the yarn that I made these bees out of is so soft. It's got a very big smiley face and some medium-sized eyes, I'd say. So will be up on my Etsy. This one, which is just adorable because it's got really big eyes and a tiny little smile, so it just looks so cute to me anyway. And then that's the top, and the sides I've got, like, I think I've got a good ratio of yellow to black going, which I'm quite happy with. Then I tried a different yarn, which is like a much thinner velvet chenille kind of yarn, and made this little bee here whose wing keeps curling, but also, again, I think that's kind of cute. And this is like 2 shades of purple that I've put together into this one bee, which I think is super cute, and I also think has like a really nice effect. And then the wings are like a really, like, almost like a purple tinged grey. So this is a bigger version of that. And then I have 2 babies inspired by this big one. So first of all, we have this tiny one who doesn't have a smile, just has little eyes, and yet is super duper tiny, really cute. Has a couple of little bits sticking out which I would need to remove. And then this other one has even smaller wings and has this cute little smile stitched on. So yeah, those are some little bees that I've made. Oh, correction, I have one more bee. My pride and joy, this is the cutest thing ever. Look at that little face, look at the smile. It's such a happy bee, it's so cute, I love. And the wings, again, like, stick out a bit weirdly, but really cute. Again, really nice ratio of like purple and black stripiness. And then we have more leggy froggies. So just one, it's a bit bigger. I used a slightly bigger yarn and made him a bit chubbier, but I love him. He's got little narrow eyes because I didn't want to use the safety eyes because then they poke out at the back, or at least I find with this yarn that I've been using. So he's got embroidered eyes, which makes him look like he's like good vibes. So there's that one. This tiny little short chubby one who I really want to put on a keyring and sell as a keyring. So if anybody's interested in having this little frog guy on a keyring, message me. Then we've got 3 more, We've got one more happy one who's a little bit lumpy, don't know why. But again, he looks just blissed out, he looks high honestly, which is cute. And then these two, which I absolutely love and have been getting a lot of attention. These little angry ones, they're so angry. I love them so much, they're so cute. They're made with the slightly thicker yarn, and I think I've overstuffed them slightly, so I need to do some more practice. They've all got these 3 toes on their legs. So angry, super cute. And yeah, I've got 2 of these little angry boys. So those are all of my smaller plushies. Final 2 plushies, I promise. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for sticking with me. If you haven't, completely understand. I have a couple more interesting things coming up, but the majority of things I've made in February have been plushies. So, last ones. Axolotl. Very cute little smile with the little fin which goes all the way around the tail, and these cute tiny little arms. I followed a pattern on YouTube for this and I love them. They're so cute and I absolutely want to make more and hopefully take them to a market and sell lots of them. That's the goal anyway. Then this I freehanded, so it's not perfect, but I made it for Valentine's Day and it is a little heart. Again, made with this stuff. Cute little heart plushie. And next time I make it, I want to add some little arms and legs and a little face on it and make it like a leggy heart, like a leggy frog but with the heart. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me, and I will move on right now to bags because I made a few of them. Interrupting to show you my massive bag of plushies. Yeah. For bags and accessories, I made water bottle bags, which are kind of terrible, and I was just using some chunky yarn that I had left over, but I made them, they're cool. They'll be on my Etsy if you really want, except this one because the strap is just far too short. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's an awkward length for a strap. So this one either will be up on my Etsy but for really cheap, or won't be up on my Etsy and like there's threads that... I'll keep this one for myself, but it is designed with a big base, so you might have to stretch it a little bit, but it will fit a hydro flask. That was the idea. Oh, hello. Sorry, my cat just invaded my room. Hello. Hi. Demons, I swear to God. Then next one, also in blue. This one has a much longer strap, as you can see, and is much more appropriate. Hello, do you want to come over here? Give me a second. Say hello. Good boy. Okay, off you go. Be free. Sorry. So yep, we have this blue one, which again is just plain blue. This one has an even bigger bottom, so would humour. So would be perfect for a larger hydro flask, whereas this one's a bit smaller, designed for maybe a hydro flask, but also probably just like a plastic water bottle. You could fit a hydro flask in here, but it's not ideal. So I made those 2 blue ones. So next I'm going to show you the bags that I have made. So first of all, we have this really quite big bag. Ooh, ninja. Which has like a massive capacity. It's huge on the inside. And nice big strap, and I have been showing these off on my Instagram and TikTok. So if you do not follow me over there, go and do that please, thank you. So this is one that I made with super chunky yarn. So there you go, you can see just how thick each strand is and how thick each stitch is, which means that this bag is super strong and super durable. I've tested it out a little bit, like it does stretch a little bit, but it's super durable. It doesn't need a lining because the fabric just is so thick because of the thick stitches, and also I just love the checkerboard pattern on this. So that's 1. Then 2 is the same but with green as the primary colour and less, it's a little bit smaller. So this one I think is 25 chains at the base. Oh, that's something else. It has a base, so you can put like a school folder or something big in here, which I think is pretty cool. So it has a base, and that base is like 25, I think, for that one. Whereas this one, the base is only 20, I think. So it is a bit smaller, but it's got the same checkerboard pattern print thing. It's not a print because I made it. But I think it's super cute. I'm contemplating about keeping this one for myself and not selling it, but it will be up on my Etsy, so if you really, really want it, you can have it. Then the third and final bag and final sort of accessory for this, and then I have one item of clothing that I want to share with you, which I'm super proud of. No, that's not true. I have 3 items of clothing. Oh my god, I haven't even got to that bit yet. This bag. Yep, it is a tote bag with a moon and some stars printed, pattern crocheted onto it, and then the back has these stripes, real nice and simple. And again, it's got a large capacity, like that's a pretty big bag. This one doesn't have a specific base, but again, it is pretty big and it will hold a lot of stuff. This one has 2 straps instead of the one that is on the other bags. And honestly, this one, like, I think I love this one a lot because it's just a bit cool and different and unique, you know? You're not going to get anything quite like it. Final section of the video is things that I have made for clothing or accessory kind of things, like clothing accessories. And I'm hoping that with the magic of editing, this video won't be massively long. So first of all, we have this, which is a leg warmer. It is a thigh-high leg, actually. There are 2. I made 2 because I have 2 legs. So they're leg warmers. They have these flower appliques on. They were made to measure, made to fit me. Again, they are thigh-high, so they're nice and long. They've got lace on the bottom, flower appliques, drawstring at the top to keep them staying up. And yeah, I just really love them. Like, I wasn't expecting to love them, but I do. They're really cute and actually quite good for spring, even though they are made with this plush yarn. I think they're going to be really good for spring because they're warm, but they're not too warm, and I can wear them with like a short skirt or shorts. And I think they're actually quite a versatile accessory, and they didn't take me that long to make. So highly recommend, if you feel like it, make yourself a pair of thigh-high leg warmers, because why the hell not? There is this top which I'm not really happy with, but I made it. This rainbow tank top. I'm just going to show you like half of it. So it is a v-neck and it's not too long, not too short. The back is a bit of a mess, as you can see. I messed it up and made it too long, so I had to sew it all together. So it's very messy, but it is super cute and it does look super cute on. The only problem is the V is like too wide. Like if I hold it up to myself, you can see how wide the V is. So like it shows off half my chest, which I don't like. So I will be wearing like a long sleeve top underneath it. But that was the second item of clothing that I made in February. Last but certainly not least, if anything this is my favourite, is Enid's Snood from the show Wednesday, which I have made. It's really long, so from here all the way to here, it's really long. It is a circle, so you put it on like that and then twist it around and pop it on top of your head like that, and you have a hooded snood, kind of really warm, cozy. It's super cute. It's basically an accurate, oh my god, snood hair, accurate recreation from the show, so I'm super happy with it. I love it so much. And again, this one was done with super chunky yarn, or for like this stripe I did 2 different yarns held together. But I love the colourways, and yeah, I'm super happy with this. Like, I'd just like to say thank you so much for the love on my first ever video, which was the previous video. If you haven't seen that, please do go check that out. It means so much to me that it's had so many views, so many likes. Like, I just can't believe it. So genuinely, thank you so much for that. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being, if you are still here, you're a real one. I really appreciate it. these up here, ignore. And this, that is my pet snail. So I have my yarn stash, and above it my pet snail, and then like ornaments and stuff up on that shelf there. My bed is a mess. Again, another Shein bag with a current project in, because it's just nifty. And then you may also be able to see a Hobie bag. That video is coming next time. So please stick around, please subscribe and like and turn on notifications so you get to see what is in that massive Hobie bag. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support on my previous video. Hoping for the same reaction to this one, although it might be a bit long. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.